Right over here, we're gonna go over to watch Our Shan, and of course, Our Shan now is even more like him on the first time I mentioned last week. It is so much even more than that now. How she's just, she wants him all the time. He doesn't want to put out, yeah, and she's annoyed that she doesn't get anything right. Uh, I don't know. Last week was kind of weird with the whole father thing. Yeah, there was a lot of this focus on the father, and I don't know. Was anyone like him? I'm just saying, right? I did not like the writing last week because it's like forced her to be like guilty and sad that she hurt her father's feeling. But her father is a freaking horrible person. He's nice to her sometimes, and deep down he loves her in his own weird hen way, right? But made he's like a freaking weirdo, yeah, and not a weirdo, but he obviously ruins her life and embarrasses her time and so on. You cannot only blame something on blissful ignorance, right? Obviously, he's a horrible father, but if you are a parent to someone, you have to study, right? You can't just be like, I'm never gonna read a book about anything with child care, empathy. I'm gonna be like, screw that. Yeah, that is silly. You see how it goes. I don't know. Yeah, that's bad parenting. And also, you have to like study everything and plan it out. But obviously, if you're a parent and you have like your 7 or 8 year old is crying because you're embarrassing her, and I mean like really embarrassing her in front of all other parents, right? It gives him like his love books, yeah, and it's like, oh my god, yeah. Like obviously, it's played off like for laughs. He's like a complete moron and has no understanding of anything. But of course, in real life, if someone did that, they probably go to jail. But even if they didn't, I mean, if someone's like that and is super moronic, that's a bad parent. Even if the parent, like deep down, just wants to do good, just being ignorant and being uneducated about anything, right? It's still bad parenting because you have to. If you want to be a good parent, you have to at least try to understand what you should do as a parent, right? If you see what I mean. I think some people last week excused his behavior. It's like, oh no, but of course he's sad because he loves her. Yeah, but just loving someone isn't like you should love them in an efficient way, right? At least to some degree. And obviously he makes her life worse all the time. So my take on that, and I said last week too, but I think it was really a bad episode because for me, right, it doesn't make any sense that she would be so emotionally sad about being like angry at her father, hurting his father's feeling, because she hates her father. For every episode she always says how much she hates him, and then suddenly when she has to test it to his face, even though she tells us the viewer and everyone else she hates her father, and she tells him in the face, he gets sad, and she's like, oh my god, I hurt his feeling. And that doesn't make any sense because she really hates her father for like 90% of the time, and he deserves to be a lot of he deserves all the shit he gets. Yeah, so it's like that doesn't make any sense. It's just so forced. I really dislike. I really honestly really disliked it. Yeah, it's so forced that actually generally I hate that in so many shows where it's like, if you ever lived in real life, I'm not saying about my parents here, but there's a lot of bad parents out there in the real world. Like a lot of them, billions of them probably. Yeah, there's a lot of bad parents to different degrees, right? And there's a lot of people, grown-ups and teachers, grown-ups, that never talk to their parents. I talk to my mom like every day. I talk to my mother every day. My father so much, but I talk to my grandmother though. My father's mother. I talk to her the most, and my grandma was every day. So I talk to my grandmother the most, but anyways, I talk to my parents all the time. But there are a lot of people that they never talk to their parents, right? Like 20 years or so on, right? And that could be because the parents were really bad, and I stand by those people if it's actually reasonable. Yeah, there's so many people there's so many people that have so bad parents that they deservedly cut off their life as soon as they're grown up, so they can move away from home, they never return, yeah, they never call them. So yeah, and that makes sense if you actually know what did to them, so on. And it can be everything from emotional to actual physical stuff, yeah, and all in between, right? And he is clearly that kind of father who is like, you will never. I mean, her whole story is about to trying to avoid him, right, and trying to move away as far as possible. That's like her main goal is to leave her father and never talk to him again. That's her main goal. Whenever she tells him that she hates him, which she clearly does for all episodes, suddenly she's like, oh no, I hurt his feelings. Like, what? But your main goal is to never talk to him again and pretend he's dead. That's your main goal. So, I mean, it's so silly. Of course, you can say that her main goal is a lie, and he actually doesn't want to do it, I suppose. But, like, all the conversations, and again, she's right. Her father is a horrible person. Like, he's a horrible father, so it's not like she's a delusional. He is a bad parent. So, yeah, I think it was really forced. I hate that forced thing where the characters have to love their parents no matter what. In reality, it never is like that. In reality, if you have a really bad parent, most people don't talk to them again. Yeah, some people do, some people are naive, but most people don't. Yeah. So, but anyway, I said myself about it. I think it was really bad written. Let's watch the game. So 3, 2, 1, and go. But yeah, last episode I think it was the worst episode so far. I hate that storytelling. Yeah, I'm back to the whole. Yeah, come on. It's not English or math. It's it's biology. Yeah, it's always biology. Oh no, our hands touched when we trying to get the eraser. Now we have to do biology. It will be on, and they will need to. Yeah. She's such always so into it. Yeah, so she's like touching. Yeah. She's such a, yeah. It's always been like that. I know she's even more like that. Yeah, she's got even crazier now. She's even more into it now. Even more now. She's just like, it's okay to do it a few times, yeah. Try to bullshit with yourself. I mean, I can do it like once every second day, maybe, yeah, you know. Gotta get like a good routine for it, yeah. It's like, okay. Oh, my house is empty. Ooh. No parents. Let's study for the text. Yeah. I mean, don't you just try to get some all the time, right? Yeah. The anime really changed its... first tried to avoid him, but yes, deep down, she always wanted it. She always dreamt about getting it, you know, no matter what, right? She was always... She's like darkness in Konosuba. She's like, oh, a monster with big strong arms! Yeah, yeah. You know, always like trying to get the monster to get her, right? Yeah. You know, she's like, oh, no! But now she's just almost too open with it, yeah. But it feels silly that she can't tell it that she wants to do it. I mean, she's messed up pies, and he loves her. He's not gonna deny her. Well, I mean, maybe he will, because he has so many chances to get the full course, and he always doesn't do it. But I think he's a nice person, right? He's just so a nice, kind person. He would never think something like that, you know. It's something like that. Hopefully no father. I said even episode 1, I was like, man, I hope this soul is dad, but he's... Every scene with him I think is pointless. It is annoying me, but... Moogle! Oh my god, it's Moogles! Yeah, Final Fantasy little Moogle. What have a Moogle gift here? Nah, that's a Moogle for me. Ooh, yeah, it's Pantsu. I see. And she has to prepare herself. Okay, she's really into it. She's like, I have to buy some... She's so into it, this woman! She's always like, oh, I need to buy some really good stuff here. Yeah, what is that little... And you can pull, yeah. Add to list. I feel like her father would have a collection of these kind of things, yeah. I guess she paid for, like, you know, express delivery. Okay, that was funny though with the father. He just kicked him away there. Leave immediately! Yeah. That was good, the father though. So she ignored him though, yeah. Betsony, yeah, it'd be like, whatever. Of course he would figure out that. I could offer you so much guidance, honey. Daddy knows everything about this. It's very powerful if she wants to, yeah. Use white day. I will use it during study time. Yeah, I will have them on me. When I'm gonna study, I will have them on me. Yes! I was like, yes! Study time! Oh, he hasn't thought about this. He's like wearing something boring now. He's very like kind of grandma panties now. Yeah, he's not thinking about this thing. I know she's gonna be like, oh yeah. She's gonna keep trying to do stuff. And she's gonna keep trying, you know, oh yes, oh, how do you feel today? Kishima? What's the correct thing to do? He's like, I can show them like this, or I can let them put like that. Of course, yeah. I'm ready for it. I am ready for it. Give me the action. And he's like, oh yeah, do you also have your math problem? Yeah. And of course he's not gonna do anything. He's too much of a pussy, yeah. That's it, right? He is. Man. Yeah. And she's gonna feel. Why is he studying? I wanna do it, yeah. This is what I mean. This is just Yamada's first time now. She's just trying all the time to get it, yeah. What is he studying? I wanna do it! That's the whole anime now. Yeah, and now she's like, let me draw some hand stuff to him. How about this? Yeah. And he's like, oh yeah, it's a good idea for study. Yeah. Okay, so on the planet. 2 hours later. Oh, she's gonna go crazy. Now she's like, oh, there's an op-pie, I think, right? The object inserted into a cylinder. The force is F, you insert it with F, and then you like the magnitude of acceleration, and depending how fast you insert it, it feels differently. Like, okay. Yeah, it's like, teach me this math physics problem, mathematics, but yeah. The formula, yes, makes sense, yes. The formula for cylinder. Yeah, well, the push is so nasty. She's so gutter, yeah, she's so. He's so bad at this. Oh, look at me talking about cylinders being pushed into stuff. Yeah, and he's like, okay. Oh, tell of Genji. Genji has romance in it, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a romance story, exactly. It's a romance story. To some degree, some cheating and so on, yeah. Of course, I read about the Genji. My Genji blade over there, yeah. Oh, this is so stupid now. She's just trying to get it. Why can't you just be honest about it? Just tell him you want to do it. Oh, it's so silly. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. But it's anime, I guess. It's how you do it. How to lie. You're alone in his apartment. God damn it. Yes, like, allow her. Inodo. Oh, poor girl. Genji and his young lover were out on a trip. Like, okay. How about those cylinders pushing into stuff? Yeah. He's like, could I maybe like... oh, a kiss maybe or something? Ooh. Editing! And she's like, oh my god, it's gonna be some super dirty stuff, yeah. Oh my god. Like, she's so into it, yeah. Oh, that would be amazing when he's more like, I wanna pet your head something. He's more like, you know, I wanna just hug you or go on a date or something. He's like a normal guy, but she's like, oh my god, it's gonna be some really dirty, yeah. She definitely, her dream scenario, I feel it's very far away from his dream scenario. What is gonna happen here? He's gonna ask her to, like, I don't know, hug her or something. Yes, but yeah, he definitely thinks about it. Yeah, it's like, whatever, like, it's the win-win for me. He's like, yeah, I cannot lose this bet. It's like, he was not a bento, yeah, he was not a... Yeah, loser! Yeah. I want to have your food again. It's like, you damn loser! Yeah. You're wasting your opportunity, boy. Just tell him. Okay, I could do that. It's like, even though I hate it, even though I want to watch more, I have to teach him about it. I have to teach him. Oh my god, she has some problems in her life. Oh, just telling me that, yeah. I want to I want a bento. She's like, what? I mean, if he was like, I'm gonna tie you up, and she would be like, oh yeah, that's what I want. Why? What's your stomach suddenly? Wow, what's you doing? Okay, but where would it hurt so much for? Whatever. I mean, I'm not saying it. I mean, I don't know. That feels unreal to me. Like you'd be so sick from that. Your stomach is cold, and you feel that beforehand. I don't really feel cold though. Like I'm immune to cold. So if everyone knows, yeah, everyone knows me knows I am. I'm a whacking. Yeah, I'm really. Everyone knows me know that's true. I walk around in shorts in the winter in snow, blizzard. I'm like, I'm just like training. Yeah. No, but I am like cold immune over this. I don't feel it. Like I'm dead inside and outside. In and dead, yeah. So I can't relate at all. But wouldn't you just feel it? I mean, I wish she was too. She was too into it. Yeah. She was too into getting some scoring there, so she couldn't think about that. But I don't know. I don't know, everyone. And even if your stomach gets cold, does that mean you get sick from that? Am I just like not a human? I'm just like, what? Like, if my stomach gets cold, that won't, for a few hours too, even for like a day, unless I get really frozen, it's not gonna like hurt my intestines that quickly. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I would love to hear people's comments, but I don't really comments on Discord and Reddit and so on. But this seems confusing to me. Why would that be a real thing? Like I don't believe for a second. I don't believe in this for a second. I'm not buying it at all. I am not buying that. No way that your stomach just. I mean, I never personally experienced anything even close to that. But even if I of course experience stomach pains, it's not like I get stomach pain because my stomach is too hot or too cold. Even sure, if you're really frozen, you get like some pain in that body part, but that won't make you like sick for days and miss the test and so on. Never heard anything really close to that. Then I mean, you would also be aware of it. I mean, if you're so frozen that your stomach hurts and you will sick for days, right, bedridden for a week or so. After that means that you have to be really frozen, right? I suppose, at least I assume, and that means you very likely would feel it unless you're, I guess, so into this. Oh yeah, the boy. Maybe I don't know. It just feels that to me looks really stupid, and it wasn't that funny either because I mean that breaks my special disbelief, and also weirdly way too because it's not like she's not wearing anything over those stuff, right? Like she's wearing those panties, but she's still wearing a shirt and so. She's still wearing like her top, right? I mean, she's still like fully clothed. Just that she has a little less clothing next to, yeah. So that to me look really stupid, really stupid. If you have anything, if there's any girl out there that's a similar, tell me. But that to me looks really stupid. I don't get it at all. That's completely impossible. I mean, maybe if like weeks of that exposure, yeah. But it was like incredibly cool. She's even inside. She's inside in an apartment, modern housing, fully clothed, and she's like, "Oh no, my stomach is too cold, so I got stomach pains for like a week." Ridiculously untrue, and I can buy a second. This is so stupid. This anime is crap. I feel. Yeah, what the hell? 2 bad episodes in a row. Yeah, whatever.